Hello and welcome to Mobile Gaming News Weekly. We are the gaming on phone team that specializes in bringing the mobile gaming news to your feet at the earliest availability.
The start of the week, House of the Dragon Dracarys is an augmented reality RPG game developed by Warner Media Global Digital Services. It is based on the new HBO series House of the Dragon and is about the Targaryen family during the reign of King Viserys I. The players will be presented with a dragon egg which will eventually hatch, and they will need to feed and take care of the young hatchling so that it turns out into a fire-breathing beast. This game will provide a great experience to the fans of the famous series, as it will give them a way to dive into the world of Westeros virtually. The app has been already released across both the App Store and Google Play Store, and interested players can go ahead and download it right away. Moving forward, the famous game Diablo Immortal, co-developed by NetEase and Blizzard Entertainment, is finally scheduled to release in China this July 2022. Though the game was supposed to be released in China on June 23rd, but the release was delayed due to a recent social media post and for a few more reasons. To know more about the reasons, visit our article link given in the description. Moving further, Totally Accurate Battle Simulator, a popular game from Landfall, will soon be available on mobile devices. Global publisher and game developer XD Corporation unveiled this mobile announcement and a new trailer at the second annual TapTap Presents Digital Expo. With the wackiest physics ever invented, users on iOS and Android devices will be able to pit armies of ragdoll warriors against one another. Players can also engage in multiplayer mode, where they can engage in online combat with both friends and strangers. Next up, NetEase Games has launched the global version of Hyperfront as well as a light version for low-end devices. The original version of the game was launched in 4 countries at the beginning of this year, but now they're releasing the game in more regions. Now players can experience all the existing game modes from Hyperfront and cross-save their accounts across both versions of the game. If you do not know already, Hyperfront looks very similar to Riot Games' 5v5 shooter Valorant. Moving next, Future Football Manager, developed by Wonder Cinema Games, opens early access to its latest sports game in Thailand. The game boasts the FIFA license and has authentic kits and player licenses from renowned football clubs including Barcelona, Bayern Munich, Manchester City, AC Milan, Juventus, and Wolverhampton Wanderers. The game allows you to sign football stars from all over the world and manage your athletes while preparing for the upcoming FIFA World Cup 2022. We can surely expect the developers to release the game sometime soon this year if everything goes according to plan. Next one, almost a year ago, Digital Extremis officially confirmed that a mobile version of Warframe will soon launch on mobile with crossplay and cross-save. In this year's TennoCon, Digital Extremis finally announced a brief update that the mobile version of Warframe is getting ready for an internal crossplay test. The game will get through some community tests this year for the improvement of the crossplay mechanics before making the mobile version of Warframe into a proper mobile game. Whether the game will be a closed beta or free-for-all open beta test is still unknown and still not revealed. Up next, South Korean developer Netmarble announced the soft launch of BTS Dream in Canada for Android. BTS Dream will be a new rhythm game featuring the Korean band BTS. It will be the first rhythm game ever to feature Tiny Tan characters. Another news from XD Network, they have finally opened pre-registration for its new game, Journey of Greed. The game is set to run on mobile devices after the game collected a fair success on Steam. Set your exploration on the Lost Isles with 3 other fellow mates to hunt down a legendary treasure with many threats and dangers awaiting you. Although there are no official announcements regarding the release of the game, but you can pre-register in the Google Play Store and iOS App Store. Last but not the least, Bolt Run Games have announced the release date of their multiplayer social action game, Project Winter, for mobile devices. Project Winter Mobile is a social deduction game much like Among Us. It is an 8-player multiplayer game where players will take the role of either survivors or traitors. The survivors will need to survive and escape the wilderness, while the traitors try to sabotage and kill them. The game will be out on iOS and Android globally on August 31st, 2022. That wraps it up for this weekly update. Make sure to subscribe to the channel so that you don't miss any future news and updates.